Hi everyone, what's the story? It's Everia. Okay, so like I was saying yesterday, Jason actually gave permission to do video blogs of a special project, and these can actually go towards a grade as well. So my first page on the special project, I'm actually reading from my research file. Is Special Project 001, and this is basically like the ideas that I had. Later on, like, it goes into a bit more of the research that I did and that kind of thing. But my ideas for my special project is idea 1: a music video to start set to the song by the group Set It Off called My Demons. It tells the story of a main character starting high school, being bullied, and struggling through education. Becoming a young adult, going out with a friend who spikes a drink at a nightclub, to struggling in work and clubs. She is being put down over time to a point she considers ending her life. It's at that point somebody helps her stand up. They sit outside talking, and they walk down a hallway with other people who bullied her as they shout abuse at them. They walk into a room where there's a gig or comic convention. She turns to leave, but the person who stops her points out two girls. Pointing to them, pushes the main character forward. She starts to talk to them. She starts to talk to the person who pushed her forward. She starts to talk to them. The person who pushed her forward leans on the door frame, watching her before leaving. It shows her friendship growing. At the end, it shows her stood on a stage, looking out, waiting for the show to start. If I can't use My Demons due to copyright, then I will use a different song called Enjoy the Show by Nate Wants Tobacco. Everything else will stay the same. Third option for a music video is to have snippets of different songs that fit into whatever is happening on that scene. My second idea is basically the same as the music video, but as a film, which I would write and cast. The story will stay the same, only as a film. I'd have more time to tell a fuller story. With a film, I'd have more time to tell a fuller story. I will script this myself. It'll be semi-biographical. However, names will be changed and some events may transpire a little differently. By doing a film, there is less issue of copyright and gives me more free rein to tell the story and to have the audience feel for the characters and explain more deeply what is going on. The downside to having something scripted is making sure I have enough time to write the script and cast the people, sorting out practice time. After showing that to Jason said that he thought the music video should be fine. There's some things that I say in this that I correct in the second part. Basically, the name of the band who sing the song. For a long time, I thought it was Set It Off. But, as I say in the second part, it's not. It's a completely different band. This is, go on, I'll do the second. Okay, this is, because some of it was a little bit confusing then. Okay, so this is Special Project 002. Outline. After talking to Jason about which path I should go down in my project, we agreed that the music video would be a good route to go down, and it sounded like an interesting idea. The music video will be set to the song called My Demons by the group Set It Off. By the group Starset, not Set It Off as originally thought. I'm not sure when I was looking for the right song. I'm not sure why when I was looking for the right song, it originally told me Set It Off. Only reason I can think of is a band goes under a different name in a different country, or the band changed the name to Set It Off. I had a look if there was any other versions on YouTube, and I found a few fan covers. So I have the option of using their version, and also have the option of using the song called Enjoy the Show by Nate Wants Tobacco, should there be any issues with the My Demon song. I also have the option of combining Enjoy the Show and My Demon together to make sure that I get to tell the whole story. Story, Act 1. It will tell the story of the main character, Emma, who at the start of the video is just starting high school. It tells the story of her being bullied and struggling through education. The video starts with her walking up to the school. It shows her being pushed around by pupils. They chuck her belongings around, push her around, laughing when she tried to get it back from them. It goes on all the way till she gets into the school, and then in maths class, struggling with maths. It shows the teacher shouting at her because the teacher believes that she's making her problems up and saying she is struggling when she isn't. Act 2. It then turns to becoming a young adult, going out with a sister to a wrestling show. We're at the end of the show, where people stood around and in photos taken with one of the wrestlers. Someone walks to Emma and her sister, who points to the wrestler, they nod and talk to the person who talks to them. He goes over to the wrestler who raised them over. They stand staying together, and they go to the wrestler who talks to them. They have a photo taken with them, and they give them some paper to sign. They sign it, and it gives it back to them with their autograph on. Act 3. It then cuts to a nightclub, people dancing. Emma comes in with a friend. Emma goes to the bar and orders 2 drinks. The friend who she comes in with is talking to 2 lads. Tries to get Emma to talk to the lads. When she isn't interested, the girl she is with looks annoyed, but just nods. Emma indicates she's going to get a table. A friend nods as Emma turns her back and sees she isn't looking. She spikes Emma's drink at the nightclub. It then cuts, showing her slumped in a chair, being pulled by the girl as the girl leaves with the 2 lads. It then cuts back to the wrestling show. Emma again with someone who's a sister, talking to the wrestler. The girl who spiked her drink is also with them, looking annoyed that they are talking to Emma more than her. She pulls them round so they can't talk to Emma. Emma's sister follows the girl and the wrestler, leaving Emma on her own. So he pulls her away. She pulls Emma away, so she can't talk to Emma. Emma's sister follows the girl and the wrestler, leaving Emma on her own. It shows her then struggling at work. Having a manager tell her she's not good enough at her job, and being at a club, not a nightclub, it's just like a club that she's in. She's being put down all the time, being told that she's not good enough, and told she's no longer welcome. Every time she tries to talk to a friend at wrestling, the friend who spiked a drink pushes her out the way to a point she shouts at her. Also, even the girl who's a sister turns on her. At this point, she locks herself away and considers ending her life. We see her in a locked room. When the door opens, at this point somebody helps her stand up. We see it's a friend from wrestling. They help her up and she finds herself outside. They sit outside talking as she explains everything that's been going on. They hug and they hold out their hand. They go into another room and they meet another male who they talk to. He nods his head and shakes Emma's hand. They then walk down an hallway with all the people who bullied her, shouting abuse at them. Teachers, managers, club leaders. A former friend. You can't hear what they are saying, but it's clear they're trying to put us down again. We walk into a room where there's a gig or Comic Con. She turns to leave, but the wrestler stops her, pointing to 2 girls. Pointing to them, pushes Emma forward, a little, getting her to go to the 2 girls. She starts to talk to them. The person who pushed her forward One of the girls then walks over. Sorry. She starts to talk to the person who pushed her forward, clearly unsure. One of the girls then walks over, indicating for Emma to sit with them. Emma sits with them as the vessel leans on the door frame, smiling, watching her before leaving. As they leave, Emma's sister passes them by. They look at each other. They give each other a look. She then walks over to Emma, putting her hand on Emma's shoulder, and hands her a picture of a baby scan. Emma stands and hugs her before they sit together. The rest of the music shows a friendship with the two new girls growing and Emma's relationship with her sister Healy. At the end, it shows her stood on a stage reading the script. She looks out for the show, waiting for it to start. She looks like she belongs on there. I'm sorry I got a little mixed up. I'm sorry I got a little bit tongue-tied there, and also it said that my memory was full on my phone, so that's why I had to break it up. Like I said, I'm sorry if I got tongue-tied. Sometimes one of the things in my autism is I write things and then I don't realise till I read it back or somebody reads it back for me that there's been so many mistakes. Which in a way that can be good because actually doing a video as well, I can see where I've made mistakes. But anyway, yeah. That was just the part 1 and the first 2 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of the things that I've done, and just like a file full here. So some of it is like research work, which you might not find that interesting, but this is, like I said, this is the way I can up my grades and stuff. But anyway, for now, I'm going to tell you lots and lots like jelly tots, and I'll keep it wicked weird. Bye. See ya.